What's up, everybody? We are on Last Dollar Road. We just got here, and the only shot in the video that is not going to be shot on a GoPro Hero 9 is that intro shot you saw of us pulling onto the road. The rest of this entire video will be shot on the new GoPro. We've got two of them today, so Kemper has his doing a time lapse on the dash here, and I'm actually using Brandon's. He's back there, and we are going to be exploring this awesome four-wheel drive road in the fall. So there's wonderful fall colors, as you can see. Woo. All right, we'll be heading up the road, and we'll catch up with y'all when we see something cool. So I have been interested in GoPros for a very long time, but I've never actually used one. I remember, like, when I was younger, kind of getting into the mountains, I always thought about getting one, but then it was always like, nah, footage looks terrible. We shoot all the vlogs on this YouTube channel up until these most recent ones on full frame and APS-C stills hybrid bodies. So this is the first implementation of a one of these. So far, with just working with the footage, I really enjoyed the way that the footage looks. It's very easy to work with as well, which is impressive. We're currently shooting in the 5K mode, I believe, with Hyper Smooth on, so you can kind of see how that works.
Super Smooth Boost.
Super Smooth Boost is on.
Hyper Smooth Boost.
Hyper Smooth Boost.
Hyper Smooth Boost.
All these marketing titles.
Hyper Boost.
So here's Brandon. Here's Kemper.
What was that? How smooth is it looking?
I don't know. Alright, so we're gonna test the Hyper Smooth. I let Kemper and Brandon get ahead of me here, and I'm going to run as fast as I can to catch up with Kemper. We're gonna see how this looks. Let's go. Alright, we're gonna try a wild GoPro-esque shot. I'm going to throw the camera to Brandon over here, and hopefully he'll catch it, but if he doesn't, we'll get to see how crush-proof it really is. You ready?
I just bought it. What's up, y'all? I caught that actually more impressively than I thought I would. Look at the view.
I love the angle that all of the aspen trunks are at here. It's wonderful. They're like all bending in different directions. They're also must be pretty old aspens as well, because they're quite large. I don't know how old aspens get.
Are aspens the oldest or the largest living organism in the world?
I think they might actually be both.
Oh, nice. Good job, aspens.
Good job, aspens. Just want all the credit for yourselves. Gosh. Being colorblind, I think that since yellow is definitely a color that I see a lot of contrast in, I would say that with my colorblind glasses, the experience is slightly different, but I can still definitely see a lot of that color contrast. And I think that's always made the aspens particularly special for me, because it's a color that everyone else really reacts to, that I'm like, oh yes, I can see that, which is really fun. But definitely was missing out on some of the oranges, or the amount of orange in the aspens, until I got the sunglasses. But I just love these colors. So we are now off of Last Dollar Road and onto Silver Pick Road, and we're gonna go up to the base of Wilson to get some quick shots to kind of finish off this day of photographing in the mountains. Silver Pick Road was pretty epic, definitely.
Oh, you mean Last Dollar Road?
Last Dollar Road. Well, Silver Pick Road's epic too, but
yeah,
Last Dollar Road is epic as well. thoughts with this fantastic view, by the way. Look at that. Wilson looking great. So, I think there's some interesting theories going around the internet that, GoPros are kind of pointless because it's kind of just like your phone, right? And I don't think that's entirely fair to GoPros. I think that there was a time when GoPros really were kind of not a professional tool. They were a tool for, just your everyday person who wanted just like a camera to shoot stuff. Basically like a nicer phone camera. But what the GoPro is serving now is it's serving more of a purpose of, maybe plugging the gap of a phone, but really just being an expendable, durable tool to get the shots that you maybe otherwise wouldn't be able to get. Like, for example, I would never hold my camera outside of the car or throw my camera. It would be very difficult to mount a camera to a car and shoot a time lapse like that. Not impossible. And some of this stuff, sure, if I was doing a big video production or something, I would maybe try to figure out using my big camera to get some of those shots. But, in some ways, even within those big video productions, just the size, the durability, and to be totally honest with you, the expendability, and these are all things that you don't get with a phone, including the interface as well, are all reasons why I think that really the GoPro does have a place, but it has a place for more enthusiasts and people really interested in capturing video, and that to me is a really exciting step forward. I think GoPro's been doing a lot of exciting things since the GoPro Hero 7, and the GoPro Hero 9 is kind of the perfection of a lot of those step forwards. The hyper smooth movement or whatever it's called, and the image quality, the addition of the 5K, and I worked with this footage right next to my full frame camera, and it looks great. It's very sharp. You're not getting tons of depth of field. It still has some of those kind of annoying GoPro flares when you point it right at the sun. Stuff like that's just kind of aggravating from someone who's using, full-on cameras. But for the most part, I think that the GoPro Hero 9 is a big leap forward, and in a lot of ways really usable for enthusiasts and professionals. Honestly, if you're not really looking to use this camera for its strengths, though, its durability, its small and lightness, its just sort of crash camness, I would maybe the smartphone argument has some validity, but for the most part, I really think the GoPro Hero 9 is really cool, and I'm looking forward to adding one to my own kit. All right, so Kemper and Brandon here are getting a few more shots of Wilson before we head out. Flash those up on the screen at the end here. It was a really beautiful day with the aspens. Aspens, I think Kemper maybe said it earlier on the video, I'm not sure, but aspens really are something you can reliably photograph and enjoy in the middle of the day, and they won't disappoint. You'll still get a lot of value out of exploring the aspens. So we're gonna, I think, head on home. We got a long drive ahead of us, and if you want to see videos like this in the future, definitely give us a subscribe. If you enjoyed this one or got something useful out of it, give us a like as well. See you on the next adventure. Peace.